Hello, hello, hello. This is Cece Whitfield coming to you from my home with another topic. I am reading a book called 13 Things Successful Women Don't Do, and the author's name is Amy Morin. Now, today, I'd like to talk to you about overthinking, ruminating, worrying, and fretting, being fearful. All those things are all wound up into the process of worrying, basically worrying. Now, Mrs. Morin states that in order for you to be successful, this is something successful women do, is that they don't overthink things. So, let us think about some things that we overthink. Sometimes we overthink conversations that we have with people during the course of the day. We overthink it. We overthink that person's comments and what they've said to you. We overthink it. We make choices about things that go on in our life and we overthink them. We watch and replay again and again and again a self-scripted movie in our head, and we overthink. We overanalyze everything that's said and everything that's done. Successful women do not do that. Now, she recommended some things that I think are very, very true. I think is very, very true too. Is that being a woman and being the type of person that overthinks things, that we should schedule a time during the course of our day that we take out to worry about things, to ruminate about things, to overthink things. But rather than spend our entire day doing that, pick a time during the course of your day. Now, I would strongly suggest don't do it before you go to bed, okay? Don't do it before you go to bed, but do it in the course of time of your day and spend maybe 30 minutes on it, okay? And you doing that will free your mind up to complete the task that you are needing to do during the day without all the judgment and all the overthinking things that seem to just drag us down and make us feel like we're carrying a heavy backpack full of rocks on our back. Schedule a time. The next thing that she is suggesting is this: that you use or practice the ideal of being mindfulness. Being mindfulness means that you are going to stop worrying, stop ruminating, stop overthinking, and take time to change the channel. Say that you're in a meeting, or say that you're trying to work on a task at work or at home, and you become overwhelmed. Mrs. Moore is saying the following: change the channel. How do you change the channel? Get up from what you're doing and walk away for 5 to 7 minutes. Do not think about the problem that you just left. Just relax your mind and walk away and think about something totally different. That's in that moment right there. You may think for one moment, you may see a bird. Look at that bird and think about how pretty it is. What is it doing down this slope? Have that little tiny little conversation. It allows your brain to reset itself so that when you come back to the task at hand or whatever it may be that is making you overthink, worry, ruminate, and just make you feel so stressed out, you'll be able to have your brain be clear, be able to walk back into the situation, and be able to perform proficiently and efficiently that task. Now, there are a couple other things that you should think about and do. And Mrs. Moran does talk about it. We talked about changing the channel and changing the channel with mindfulness, the practice of mindfulness. And that includes the following. It includes you being in a present moment, not the stressful one, but in the moment that you are changing the channel. Mindfulness, being right there and centered in your mind, not worrying about what's going on over here, not worrying about what's going on over there, just right where you are at that moment, breathing deep within and letting that air out allows you to relax. The second thing that she is trying to teach us in this book is that we need to leave the judgment behind. If you're practicing mindfulness, be in the moment, leave the judgment behind. If you get up and you walk away, just to clear your mind, be in the present. This is a practice of mindfulness. Be in the practice of doing it is being in the present, not carrying the judgment with you, not caring about what such and such said about you, not overthinking about any of that stuff. Allow the judgment to flow through you and not stick onto you personally. Let that go. Be in the moment. And then the last thing of the suggestion of the practice of mindfulness is to then bring yourself back centered, silence your mind, and let go of all of it. You know, a friend of mine said to me once, said, don't sweat the small stuff because it's all small stuff. This author is talking about the 13 things that successful women don't do. And one of them, the one I'm talking to you about today, is overthinking. We overthink when we worry. So we need to set a time that we're going to worry. And then after that time word that we send, then we're going to say we're going to worry this hour for 30 minutes. Do that and let it go. If you come up with a solution from your things that you're worrying about, that's good. But then let it go. Learn how to turn the channel. A good way to learn how to turn the channel on things that are stressful for you, get up, walk away from it for 5 to 7 minutes. And while you're walking away from it, trying to reset your brain to come back and be able to be on task, proficient, efficient, in all the things that you want to do as a successful woman. Turn the channel. Be mindfulness for that period of time. Do not carry the judgment with you for that period of time. If you're worried about whatever it is, don't carry that judgment with you for that long time. And then be centered with yourself in that moment. It is all about the practice of mindfulness. It is all about the practice of being able to change the channel. Schedule that time for worrying and overthinking. Will make you stronger, healthier, and happier. I know this is not a very easy thing to do. I suffer from the same things. And so I'm telling you what I know and what I've learned. So with that being said, I hope that I was able to help someone out there today. And we will continue with more subjects that I feel that are very relevant to us as women. I'm wishing you a very lovely and blessed day today. I'm asking you to do the following. Hug and kiss those significant others and tell them that you love them every day. If you have children, squeeze them tight and hug them and say, Mama loves you. And let them know that they're loved and that they are a part of your life. Next thing I want you to do is to remember that we are not promised tomorrow. The only thing that we have is today. So go out and make memories so that when you're gone, your legacy will live on. So guys, I'm wishing you the best. I hope you're doing well, and I'm sending my love. Peace, love, and prosperity. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you on the next subject. Bye.